Here comes the special teams for Lincoln. Dane Eimer's out there and Sean Cannon. And here comes Grant Cooper with the kick from his own 40-yard line. And it's going to go down into the corner, and Rocky Morse hits the pylon, and Rocky Morse was not able to chase it down. What would it, the pylon's part of the field, what if it would have hit that pylon and just stopped right there like a good...
and stayed didn't go across the goal line, there would have been a live ball then. Up for grabs for anybody.
All right.
That pylon killed it, and they're going to get it on the 20-yard line.
In all my years of broadcasting, I've never seen that happen. Somebody shooting the pylon like that.
No, it hadn't happened yet. I mean, it didn't stop there. It went on into the end zone.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans at their own 20-yard line. Rocky Morse comes out to the near side, and Miles McAdams, the quarterback, going to come out of the shotgun formation. He calls for the ball. He's got a man in motion, and here's the snap. McAdams hands it off to one of his running backs, and he's on his feet for a first down, and he's quickly across the midfield stripe to the 40. One man there to get him, and he brings him down, and that is, I believe, Wes White, who saved the touchdown run there, and that was Darasir again, the junior fine running back for Coach Rourke, and he brings the football on the kickoff all the way down to the Lincoln 18-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Yeah, he just went off left tackle, Bob, and he runs well when he gets to the open field. He's a big kid and runs hard right up the middle, outran a lot of tacklers, and White was just able to chase him down and wrap him up and get him to the ground before he got to the end zone.
Now Brian Hobby, the big tight end, checks in for Chatham-Glenwood. Up on that 3-man line for the Railsplitters, the nose guard is Caleb All. The defensive tackles are Austin Brummett and Riley Reed. McAdams under center, and this time he fakes the pitch, and now he rolls right, throws a pass, and he's got his big tight end, and are they going to say he made the completion and then lost it out of bounds after the hit? They are. The completion was made by Daniel Helm. One of the Railers hit him hard, knocked it out of his hands after he caught it, and it rolled out of bounds, so now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans at the Lincoln 7-yard line.
Well, that's a good hit there, but the ball rolled out of bounds and they kept possession of it.
McAdams that time went to the sidelines to Coach Rourke to get the play, and now he'll come up under center on this 1st and goal, and now they're going to call it the 6-yard line. McAdams pitched it outside to Darasir, and Darasir dives for the end zone, and he's just short. He's taken down there by Dane Eimer, Anthony Cannon, and Sean Cannon. The Cannon brothers were there with Dane Eimer to take him down just short of the goal line.
He gets a head of steam up, Bob, and he's hard to stop, and he just kind of fell forward, got right to the goal line, just short of the goal line.
Strong kid, 6 foot 185, and a junior, Tyler Darasir. Ball spotted just close to the goal line, at least 2nd and goal. McAdams, this time Titans going for the touchdown. That's Nathan Hack. Hack, a senior, 6'1 and 193. He took it off a left tackle in for the touchdown, and that'll make the score 34-7 in favor of the Titans. And now Volpert will attempt the extra point again. Chase Volpert is the kicker and the point after TD for Chatham-Glenwood. On the hold is going to be the guy that scored the touchdown, Nathan Hack. Here's the snap, ball's down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights to make the score. Chatham-Glenwood 35 and the Railsplitters 7 with 10:49 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back. Lincoln High School football on the air here from Chatham-Glenwood on 96.3 FM, WLCN. And now Chase Volpert going to kick it away for the Titans. Back deep for the Railsplitters is Cody Highbreder. And it's going to come down to Highbreder at about the 80s to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 25, 30. Stays on his feet, and he's finally stopped his forward motion about the 34-yard line, and he picked up his longest run back of the evening up to the 34-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. They're going to give him the 35, looks like. 35-yard line for Cody Highbreder, and a 1st and 10 for the Lincoln Railsplitters.
Another good return. Highbreder does a great job of returning kickoffs, Bob. He gets Lincoln good field position almost every time.
He's a smooth runner. He picks the right hole and gets it upfield for good position, as you said. And now they break the huddle, and White splits here to the near side. Dane Eimer to the far right side as Austin Cruz comes up under his center as we get ready to go here on the 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. Highbredder goes in motion. They give it to Highbredder on the cut back, and he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They may give him a yard spot. We'll have to wait and see.
You know, he started to go to his right, and all of a sudden he just disappeared, Bob. Somebody cut his feet right out from under him right at the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Austin Cruz looks to Coach McDonald on the sideline. Then he looks to the plays on his forearm. He calls the play in the huddle. The wideouts split out, and the center Daniel Bacon comes up over the football. 2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters at their own 35-yard line. Highbredder in motion. They give it to Highbredder. He's going to try and take it around the right side. He's got Tough going, and he's taken down at about the 34-yard line. The 39-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards out of it. So it'll be a 3rd down situation and a 3rd and 6 for the Railsplitters.
And again, the Railers run that play into the short side of the field, into the Lincoln sideline, and Highbredder turned the corner right along the sideline and picked up about 4 yards. It's nice. 4 yards is nice, not bad on a play. On a 1st down play, on a 2nd down play, it sets up a 3rd and 6, which makes a tough 3rd down call here.
Big 1st down situation for the Railsplitters here. It'd be nice to see him chew up some clock here to start this 2nd half after that touchdown by the Titans. Cruz up under center. Got the snap in the pocket. He's flushed out. Now he's up to the 40. Cuts on the angles, got the 1st down, and finally taken down at the 47-yard line. A very heady play there by the speedster. Austin Cruz, after a busted play, he had to take it around the left side, and a big gain and a 1st down to the Lincoln 47-yard line.
He wanted to throw on that, Bob, but his receiver wasn't open, and he took off running, as you said. And, you know, he was being pursued pretty heavily from behind, but he was just able to stay half step ahead of him and picked up the 1st down.
He has that uncanny sense to get away from the tacklers on the dead run after he pump faked that pass. Bacon breaks out of the huddle. Here come the Railsplitters again. The wings are Connor Schmidt and Cody Highbredder. Anthony Cannon at the fullback, offset to the left side. Cruz, man in motion is Schmidt. This time Cruz wants to pass along the sideline. Eimer's got it. He's down to the 25, to the 20, and he's finally taken down at about the 15-yard line. Cruz rolled out to his right side, and he hit Dane Eimer on a crossing pattern, and then Eimer took it for another 5 yards down inside the 20-yard line and a 1st down.
That was a great throw. He had plenty of time to throw, got some good blocking up front, and Eimer broke free, and he made a nice catch on the dead run, Bob, and got down to about the 19, a great, a 31, 34-yard pickup.
1st and 10 for the Railsplitters. Eimer splits out wide to the right. On the near side, on the far side hash mark. Cruz up underneath, man in motion is Highbredder. They give it to Anthony Cannon. Cannon cut.
Go!
He's going to go! No!
Oh!
Just short. Cannon down to the 1-yard line, an 18-yard pickup. He cut back upstream, Coach. Oh, no.
Got a flag.
Yellow flag on the field.
Holding on the Railers.
Cannon, boy, he showed some speed there. He cut back upstream and got down to the 1, and then they called the penalty.
Great call there after the long passes. Send your big man right up the middle, and he had bowled his way, dove for that end zone, came up a little short, but they're going to call it back on a hold by the Railers.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Make it 10.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
Sorry.
All right. I'll let it go. Back to 28.
Well, the Railers have been pretty resilient most of this season so far, Bob, so hopefully they can overcome. It's 1st and 20, but they've got 4 down territory here. Hopefully they can get it back. It was a nice run.
They've got Tristan Cooper in there starting tonight at a guard after the injured Aper went out with an injured elbow. And that offensive line doing a good job out there for him tonight. Austin Brummett and Riley Reed at the tackles. The aforementioned Tristan Cooper and Caleb Awe at the guards, and Daniel Bacon, the center, leading the way on that push off that offensive line. Cruz waits for the snap. Now he's got it. Looks for Eimer. Nothing there. Now he's going to run with it. Cruz on the run. Still on the run along the sideline, and he's finally ran out of bounds across the 15-yard line. From the Glenwood 28-yard line, Cruz is able to ramble down across the Titan, well, they're going to call it He went out of bounds at just across the 17-yard line, so a nice run there by Austin Cruz.
Yeah, he made a nice pickup there, picked up that 10 yards plus a couple more, so about a 12-yard pickup. He wanted to throw it, didn't find anybody open, and then made a nice step to the right side there to make a tackler miss him and got down inside the 20.
Well, Coach, you said the Railsplitters were resilient, and they showed it right there. Now they've got a 2nd and 8. The Titans 17-yard line. Number 15, Austin Cruz, Highbredder in motion. Highbredder's got it, makes the turn, breaks a tackle along the sideline, got a first down, goes for the end zone, and he gets for the touchdown. Yeah, 17-yard touchdown run by Cody Highbredder. He took it around the right side, Coach, broke a tackle, and then he danced on in.
Yeah, called it exactly right, Bob. As you said, broke a tackle there, made a nice run there when he got around the corner, and Glenwood wasn't able to stop him. He gets in for the touchdown.
And now Grant Cooper will attempt the extra point. It'll be Ethan Kunkel on the long snap. And on the hold, it'll be Dane Eimer. 35-13 with 7:41 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Kick is up and through the uprights. And the Railsplitters with their 2nd touchdown of the night, an extra point. That'll make the score. Chatham-Glenwood Titans 35, the Lincoln Railsplitters 14 with 7:41 left in the 3rd. We'll be back after this. Touchdown Lincoln. Now the score is Titans 35, Railsplitters 14 with 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Grant Cooper gets ready to kick it away to the fine return artist of Chatham-Glenwood, Rocky Morse.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Lincoln tries to kick away from him. They may kick short here to prevent a big return. Both teams have had one possession here in this 2nd half, Bob, and both have capitalized and scored.
Cooper gets ready to boot it, stands at his own 30-yard line. And here he comes. Let's see what the strategy is here. He booms it away. It'll come down to Morse at the 10. He dropped it, then he picked it back up, and here he comes in a hurry, and then he's finally knocked down at about the 27-yard line. First guy there for the Railsplitters was number 52, and that's Ethan Kunkel, the long snapper, the sophomore, the 225-pounder, knocked him down.
Much better coverage there by the Railers, and Glenwood will start fairly deep in their own territory, just across 25.
1st and 10, 7:35 left for the 3rd quarter. Titans lead at 35-14. Nice to see the Railers make a stop here, maybe pick a pass off. McAdams comes under center. He rolls out to his right, looks along the sideline, double pump. He's got the complete pass, and the tackle for Lincoln was made by Sean Cannon, and the guy that caught the pass was the big guy, Daniel Helm, and that's been Sean Cannon's assignment all night. 1st down for the Titans.
Well, Cannon respects his speed out there, and he gives him a little distance, but he does a nice job closing once the ball gets there. There's not much of a run after the catch, although they picked up about, well, enough for the 1st down on that, about 12 yards.
Just short of the 39-yard line will be 1st and 10. Clock on the move. He didn't go out of bounds. There's 7:13 left on the 3rd quarter clock. McAdams comes up under. Now he pitches to the outside. That's Darrow Sear along the sideline, and he's busted by Connor Schmidt. Schmidt just said hello to him after about a 3-yard pickup.
Glenwood does what they have done so well for years and years. They get some linemen out leading out in front. They pull at least 2 linemen to lead around the corner, and he did it again that time. But as you said, Bob, Connor Schmidt came up and just like a wall hit him and stopped him in his tracks.
Is that the old Vince Lombardi Green Bay Packers strategy, pulling the guards and
Lombardi pulled even more than Glenwood's pulling, but yeah, same theory. Yep.
2nd and 6 for Glenwood. McAdams checking off. Now he comes up under center, and he hands it off, and Lincoln with a good job. And now there's a penalty across the field. All the way across the field, they throw a penalty down. The guy was Nathan Hack, the running back, tackled at the 45, but just across the 45. And it's going to be illegal procedure against Chatham-Glenwood. So Lincoln gets a break there.
Yeah, it's a tough decision here whether to take that or not. It's going to be, if they don't take it, it's 3rd and about 3. If they take it, it'll be 2nd and about 11 or 12. So they're going to take it.
They go ahead and take it, Coach. So that's going to bring the football back to the Glenwood 38-yard line. With 6:59 left on the third quarter clock. It's Glenwood 35, Lincoln 14. You're listening to 96.3 FM, WLCN out of Atlanta, Illinois. McAdams comes up under center. He's in the pocket. Got time. Now he hands to a running back, and there's two Railers there. That was Austin Brummett and Riley Reed on the tackle for the Railsplitters.
Brummett and Reed just destroyed the block by the Titan right there, Bob, in the backfield, and wrapped up. They were right there for the handoff almost. They wrapped up the running back before he could even move. Great job of just beating the block of the offensive lineman and making a play in the backfield. You
got to love it, showing great desire there. 3rd and 14 now for the Titans from their own 34, and McAdams will come out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. Rolls to his right. He wants to run, and the Railers contain. Nice containment. Sean Cannon was there, and then he's polished off by Metalco. Brent Metalco polished him off, but I think that was Connor Schmidt also over there on the contain.
Yeah, nice job of holding him inside. He wanted to throw the ball, couldn't find a receiver. Now there's some discussion by the officials.
Yeah, that was Connor Schmidt on the containment.
There was a penalty marker down on the far side, another penalty on the Titans, and the Railers are declining that one. Sets up a 4th and long. They dropped him back inside the 30, back on the 29.
With 5:56 left in the third quarter. As Coach said, it's going to be 4th and long for the Titans.
They're going to make, it's going to be their first punt of the game. Good defensive series by the Railers, exactly what they needed.
That's Miles McAdams, the quarterback, on a punt. Highbreder back deep for the Railers at his own 30. Here's the boot by McAdams, and it's going to take a Railer bounce and roll back across the Lincoln 45 to about the 47-yard line before it's down there by number 83, Dylan Ambrose, one of the linebackers, and that was a good bounce for the Railsplitters, and they're going to call it the, let's see what they call it the 46-yard line, so good field position for the Railsplitters on their own 46.
A decent punt there, but as you said, Lincoln got a good roll there and starts off near midfield. A great position to have this second possession of the second half.
Railers trail it 35-14. 35-21 would look a lot better with 5:27 left on the third quarter clock. On the far side hash mark, Cruz up under center. Man in motion is Schmidt. They give it to Cannon, and Cannon.
Oh, he fumbled. It popped out there, Bob. I'm not sure who got it, but that ball popped out as he hit the line of scrimmage.
Let's hope the Railsplitters got it back.
Yes.
They did. They're still wrestling for it. So it's going to be 2nd down for Lincoln. They picked up the fumble at the 48, so they got 2 yards out of it on the fumble. Very unusual for Anthony Cannon. They must have tried to rake him, and they did.
Yeah, I'm not sure he had great, hold of it when he took the handoff, and it just came out as he hit the line.
Now Cruz comes up under center. 2nd and 8 for the Railsplitters. Cruz back to throw. He's got time, and he overthrows his intended receiver. That was number 20 for Lincoln.
Keaton Letterly.
That's the first time we've seen him as an intended receiver there this season. Keaton Letterly.
He's only 5'7". That ball was thrown just a little too high for him out there. He kind of overthrew him there on the sideline.
Had a lot of heat on it, so it'll be 3rd and 8. Clock stopped at the 4:35 marker of the third quarter. Cruz comes up to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion, Schmidt. I didn't catch who they handed it. That was either
Highbreder, I think.
And he stopped maybe for a yard. That's Cody, gets up off the bottom of the pile. He got up to the 49-yard line, so now it'll be 4th and 7 for Lincoln. And of course they'll go for it. Austin.
Well, sorry, Bob. Their punting game has not netted a whole lot of yards tonight, so you're probably right. They may just go for it here.
Ball's on the far side hash mark over by the Lincoln bench.
you hate to give, if you don't make it, you hate to give Glenwood this good a field possession, but a punt hasn't gotten you many yards yet either tonight.
Cruz waits for the snap. He's got it. Rolls out to his left. He's got time. He's still got time. Now he throws it up ahead, and it's caught. Oh, no. Tough try. Cruz could have ran with it, too, but he threw it on the run. He got it into the hands of Cody Highbreder, but that was a tough chance. He was backpedaling, trying to hang on to it, and he just couldn't keep it.
Yeah, he found him down there. You know, he was slightly open there. He had some defenders around him, but the throw was just slightly behind him, and he wasn't able to hang on. It was in his hands, but he couldn't hang on to it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans in Lincoln territory at the 49-yard line. McAdams will bring his crew up. 3:41 left in the third quarter. The Titans lead the Railsplitters 35-14. Fourth game of the season for both teams. McAdams calls for the ball. Now his tight end goes in motion, and McAdams has got it. He hands off to one of the running backs, and Lincoln do a good job of containing him, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They may gave him a yard of it. Connor Schmidt was there, but the guy that made the big hit was the big guy. Riley Reed wrestled him down. 6'3", 300, took him to the turf.
Well, the defensive line of Ball, Brummett, and Reed have done a lot better job here, Bob, of holding their own right there at the line of scrimmage, and the linebackers have been able to come up and help on tackles and hold the Titans to some short yardage plays here.
And the clock continues to run. 3:08 left in the third quarter. Here comes the men in red defending their home turf, the Chatham-Glenwood Titans. McAdams has got the snap. Now he's going to throw it out in the flat to his tight end, and he's spun out of bounds. The tackle there was made by Tim Jackson. He's a sophomore. He did a good job of rolling him out of bounds, and that was the big tight end, Daniel Helm.
Quick pass from quarterback McAdams out there to Helm, but the Lincoln defense came up. As you said, Jackson spun him out of bounds for a short gain of 4 yards and sets up a 3rd and 5.
With 2:55, they stopped the clock as he went out of bounds, left in the third quarter. Ball's on the near side hash mark. McAdams this time will come up underneath the center. He's got 2 receivers to the left side. McAdams wears the number 14. He's a senior. He's got the snap, and he hands off to the second man through. He's got a first down and tripped up. The tackle made by Dane Eimer as Nathan Hack goes down to the 34-yard line of Lincoln for a first down.
I think we're going to have a hold on the Glenwood Titans. Yellow flags on the field. That's going to call that play back. That'll be a 10-yard walk-off from where it happened. It happened in the backfield, at least from where the flag went. So Railers are going to get a break here and set up a 3rd and long for the Titans. Railers trailing 35-14 here late in the third period, Bob.
So that's going to take the Titans back long into their 38-yard line. Pardon me, 42. I'm sorry, 42-yard line of the Titans.
Still third and about 18 or 19 yards.
They start the clock back up. 2:47 left in the third. McAdams comes up to the line of scrimmage. Now he comes up under center. He's got the snap. Looks along the left side, throws a long one. Good coverage by Lincoln, but it's caught by the Titans, and they keep it along the sideline, and they go in for the touchdown. Lincoln had some good coverage on that. That was number 1, Daniel Helmut, went in, but he's 6'6", and he's such a big target that they threw the ball over the top of the Lincoln defender, and he went in for the touchdown.
I think that's 6'6" against 5'6" out there. I think that was Cannon on that side trying to cover him. He was with him step for step right there, but, you know, when you're giving up a foot to a receiver out there, he just reached over the top and made the reception.
Matt makes the score. The Titans 41 and the Railsplitters 14 with 2:32 left in the third period. Now on the hold, it's going to be Hack. And Volpert's kick is good through the uprights. That'll make the score. Chatham-Glenwood 42, Lincoln 14. We'll be back. Tim Jackson now back deep for Lincoln as Volpert gets ready to kick it away. Here he comes. Onside kick, and it didn't.
They were offsides, and
something went wrong. 'Wrong. 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 ' marker down. The kicker got the ball just across the midfield stripe. It's offsides. You called it, Coach.
Well, they were offsides on the kick, but I didn't know they would blow that dead right away. I guess they did. So it's going to be a 5-yard walk-off. You know, the onside kick there, they're only ahead by 42-14, so I guess they're a little concerned, but maybe they just wanted to practice the onside kick.
So now Tim Jackson comes up to his own 15-yard line, as Volpert's going to have to kick it away from the 35 on that 5-yard penalty on the offside. Chase Volpert, Tim Jackson, the sophomore, going to get a chance to run it back. Here comes Volpert. And Jackson's going to get the catch at the 13. He's up to the 15 to the 20. Here comes Jackson to the 25. Hit hard and a fumble, and I think Lincoln may have got to it. They're saying it's Glenwood, but we're going to have to uncover it first. And it is Glenwood. We didn't get back there quick enough, and now Glenwood's going to take over at about the 21, 22-yard line, 27-yard line of Lincoln.
Now Jackson had the ball, and they got hit there, and as soon as he got hit, it popped free. He was out to about the 25, and Glenwood was right there to recover.
So the Lincoln defense lines up on that front line. Caleb Hall, Austin Brummett, and Riley Reed. The linebackers are Austin Cruz, Connor Schmidt, Anthony Cannon, Eric Sutton, and Cody Highbreder. And the safeties are Wes White, Dane Eimer, and Sean Cannon. McAdams. First and 10 at the 27, rolls out to his left, looks to the end zone, throws it airborne, and it's a touchdown for Glenwood. That is Daniel Helm again, the big tight end, making the catch deep in the corner of the end zone. With 2:17 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, he just went to the corner and got behind the defensive back again, Bob, and McAdams, a 3-year starter at quarterback. He lays it right out there to him for the touchdown.
You said it earlier in the game, Coach. He throws a nice spiral, puts it right on the money. On the hold, it'll be Nathan Hack, and Chase Boyles will attempt the extra point. Ball's down, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And the Titans score another touchdown, and that'll make the score Titans 49 and the Railsplitters 14. We'll be back after this. Lincoln High School football on a Friday night, and Chase Boyles going to kick it away for the Titans. Cody Highbreder back in there deep, stands at about his own 2-yard line. Now he goes back to the end zone, just short of the end zone. Doesn't want to catch it in the end zone. He wants to run it out. Here's the boot, sidewinder. Highbreder at the 3 to the 5. Here he comes to the 10-15. He's up to the 20, to the 25, and he's finally spun down at the 26-yard line. Cody Highbreder. Once he got up there, his main objective was just to hang on to the football.
Yeah, he couldn't find much running room right there, Bob, up the middle, like he's seen a couple other returns, and so he just, as you said, secured the ball and made sure he had it when he went to the ground.
So first and 10 for the Railsplitters, their own 26-yard line. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Titans lead the Railers 49-14. Cruz has got the play, comes into the huddle.
The game's kind of gotten away from the Railers here just in the last few minutes of this third quarter, Bob. They were only down 35-14 just about 5 minutes ago.
Then 2 quick strikes by the Titans. Highbreder in motion. They give it to Cannon. Cannon stays on his feet, and he fights his way down to the 33-yard line. 7-yard pickup there by Anthony Cannon.
Just a typical Cannon run right up the middle, Bob, and he keeps his feet going and picks up some nice yardage on first down.
That's only the 32-yard line. I got a little carried away. I was trying to pick up some extra yardage for him.
Yeah, I think you're close. You're close to 33.
Yeah, 33. Okay.
We'll give him 7.
Clock on the move. 1:38 left third. They did spot it at 33. 2nd and 3 for the Railsplitters. Cruz up under center now. He wants to throw, rolls out to his right side. He's got some time, still got time. Good coverage, and then he finally throws it. And I lost track of it. Was that incomplete?
Yeah, it hit the ground. He hit plenty of time, and he rolled right and kept looking for an open receiver, and really didn't have anybody too open, and so he just threw it out there where he thought he had somebody, and it hit the ground incomplete.
So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Railsplitters.
He probably wasn't sure what to do with that much time. He was rolling right and didn't have a lot of pressure, Bob. Had plenty of time to look for somebody, but the coverage was pretty good downfield.
Minute 17 left for the 3rd. Ball right in the middle of the football field. Man in motion, Highbredder. They give it to Highbredder. He tries to take it, and he doesn't get far. May have got back to the line of scrimmage. Tried to take it, string it out, and take it around the right side.
Yeah, and you know, Glenwood's finally, doing a little better job coming up and filling on that. They've read it a little better, and before he gets a chance to turn it up, there's the red shirts there to stop him, and I think he actually lost a yard. Coach
McDonald looks like he's going to go for it. He's not going to call the punting team in. 4th and 4 for the Railsplitters. We lost a yard on that, back to the 32-yard line. Now Cruz comes back into the huddle. Clock at 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. White splits wide to the left, Eimer to the right. Cannon the fullback. Now man in motion. They give it to Cannon, and he tries to take it up the middle, and he gets about to the 35-yard line. So Titans are going to take over on downs. They should keep the clock running once they undo everybody out there.
You know, it's a change of possession, so they'll stop it there. I wasn't surprised to see Cannon run it, Bob, but he needed 4, and I think he got 3 on the play. Came up just a yard short of the first down and gives Chatham-Glenwood great field position here on the Lincoln 35 to start this drive.
With 18.8 seconds remaining in the 3rd, 1st and 10 for the Titans, as Coach told you, at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Spartan Titans in a hurry. McAdams looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he goes up under center. He's got the snap, fakes it, rolls out to his right, throws it out in the flat, mans to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and finally taken out of bounds. A tackle made by Dane Eimer, and the guy that caught the pass was the tight end, Brian Hobby. Hobby's a 6'5", 206-pound junior. He got the 2 big tight ends, the 6'5" kid there and the 6'6" Helm.
Well, they got 2 wide receivers, and they run off the defenders there, and nobody's out covering the flat, and that's where the tight end, as you said, Bob, went. He was wide open, took it all the way down to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal for the Titans. 10.7 left in the 3rd quarter. Titans lead at 49-14. A lot of new substitutions coming in for Glenwood. McAdams remains at quarterback. 1st and goal at the 9. McAdams fakes the pitch. Now he rolls out right. Now he's going to keep it. He's down to the 5, angles in, dives for the pylon, and he's in for the touchdown. And that's going to make the score. Chatham-Glenwood 55, Lincoln 14 with 4.1 left on the 3rd quarter clock. And Chase Volpert will attempt the extra point again.
Well, they're used to putting a lot of points on the board, Bob, and here about the last half of the 3rd quarter, they flexed their muscles and scored 3 times.
55-14, and Volpert going for another extra. Point after. Here's the snap, ball's down, kicks up, and it is through the uprights for the extra point. That'll make it 56-14. We'll be back. Chatham going to kick it away to the Railsplitters. Highbredder back deep at his own goal line. And Chase Volpert will kick it away from his own 40-yard line. 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Titans lead the Railers 56-14. Here's the kick by Volpert. And it's going to come down to Highbredder at about the 7 to the 10, 15. Now they hand it off to Eimer. Eimer with a good running play up across to the 31-yard line. Highbredder handed it off to Dane Eimer that time, and Eimer was able to get it out to the 31. Good field position for the Railsplitters.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, Bob.
With the score, Titans 56 and the Railsplitters 14. We'll be back after this.